Okay, so I am at a call right now for a CAC not turning on, and I just called the homeowner. He's not here right now, but he told me his Nest thermostat went blank last night, and he pulled that thermostat off the wall, swapped it with a different one, and nothing was happening. So we checked the air handler and the fuse was blown. So I didn't even go upstairs to the attic yet. I just pulled the cover out and disconnect out for the condenser, and I immediately checked the contactor, which has very low resistance, and I'll show you that now. Here is our unit. Got power pulled, but I have the meter set for continuity. See, reading close to no resistance, just lead to lead. And if I go from one side of my coil right here to the other side, I have, and I'll show you, 0.8 ohms. It's hard to do one-handed, but you can see right there, 0.8. So this contactor is going to be bad. Make sure that I definitely don't have voltage here. And let's see. Power to ground, one leg of power to ground, nothing, millivolts. And the other leg to ground, nothing, millivolts. So I'll take everything apart and hook up a new contactor and just show you what we get on our new contactor in the teens. So pull this all out, and I'll put this one in here. Packard contactor. And there it is, the new one's in. Here's our 24 volt coil and our incoming power, which I like these lugs better. I don't know if you can really see it, but it really has like a place for the wire to go in and a screw to tighten onto, whereas this is just a screw that's in the way, and you really should be using like a Y fork connector inside of there rather than just screwing the wire directly on. Whereas this one is designed to have the wire put in there. Actually, you can see it on the top too. Put in there, and then you can tighten the screw onto it. But now I'll have to go inside and replace that fuse. He said he has a bunch of fuses. And then I will turn the unit on and see what happens. I may also be adding surge protection to all of his units, because this did happen, and I'm not sure if it's related, but it did happen when there was a power surge. So you can see this coil. Really can't see the coil because it's so covered up. But last year he had his contactor go bad on the other unit, and these are Fujitsu units, but they're basically Rheems. So yeah, everything's wired in nice and tight. It's secure. I will restore power out here and head up to the attic and replace that fuse. Okay, so here's our indoor unit. You can see all of his fuses. These are actually the good fuses. Bussman. So they're not the cheap Chinese, no names. And power is off. The switch was already off when I got here. Off. And let's see where our fuse is. Why don't I see it? It's probably right in front of my face, but I'm not seeing it. Oh, it's just not in there. Okay, so we got our new fuse in. Let's hit power on. Press this in. So far, so good. So I'll put this cover back on and I'll turn the thermostat on. And here we have our condenser is running. And it's because I'm here. Take an amp draw. Let's see. This should be the fan. Got 0.87-ish, around that. And system is near impossible because of how much wire there is. But I can do compressor. I gotta do this with both hands, but I'll check amperages and make sure everything's good. See, we're condensing right there. So we're cooling, and this was the culprit. And here's what we got, roughly on our return, 75-ish degrees. And nothing in here. Okay, and here's what we got on our minimum. It's holding on the minimum. 55.9, that's about 19 degree delta temperature.